Hello everyone, it's Jeremy. We got another Lego video, continuation of our farm series. And today, you can't really have a farm without a garden. So let's jump right in and see what we got. I'm sure the biggest thing that you guys see here are my sunflowers. They're on my back row. And it's a simple design. I'll pull one off here at the end just so you guys can create it, because they're only like, let's see, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 9 to 10 pieces to make them right. You can do tall and short. You can see mine are different sizes, since that's really reality, real life. Not all sunflowers are exactly uniform. So you see some pumpkins in the center, and just some different, lettuce or squash, or let's see, we got 1 or 2 rows of carrots that are growing underground. And really, the biggest thing here, guys, is to make this on a 16, that's the way I do it, just to make it, call it modular, or just make it really easy to transport or to build and to set up really fast. So more for transportation. So if you're moving it or using a quick display, or if you just want to build and don't want to be in your build room, or just want to sit somewhere and do something small and build it, take it in and set it up, it works really well. So we'll take off this one piece of fence and I'll show you what I'm talking about. So yeah, these are built on 3 16 by 16s. And we'll look at the fence in a second. They're, I can just pick this whole thing up once I get a few more fence pieces. I'm sure I thought I had enough and I miscalculated. So I have to buy a few more fence pieces and figure some kind of gate design to keep out my animals, or keep out the animals like the rabbits and everything else that I might have on the farm that might be trying to get to my crops. So let's look at this a little closer. My carrots up front, just some random flowers. So the idea with these is just to mix and match your plant life. I'll show you what I mean by that. Just picking these up and, try different combinations, like these 2 pieces or the 2 in the center here, just to give it a little bit different look. And especially with these on the end, these 1 pieces are kind of hard to find in bulk. I had a few of them from some minifigure sets, and I think the bookshop had a few of them in there, the bookshop modular. So, just add different ideas. I got 2 on that, and then the carrot top piece, that's what I call it, the stick, the green stick. But yeah, try different combinations. I've got a few other ideas with combinations, stacking things, just to see how some of your plants look. And once you get it set, put it together and see what it does. I used brown, either 1x2s, or sorry, 1xs or the 2xs, just to create the kind of the rows for the crops to grow in. We'll turn it the other way just to get a little bit different view. But yeah, this whole thing moves. You can see, half a base plate and then 1/4 of a base plate. It's really easy to create. It goes really fast, and it'll add whenever I get my Lego farm created. Once I get everything set up, you guys will see that at a later date. It makes it really simple. It makes a nice addition to your Lego farm and more reality. Now this isn't gonna be the row crops that you'd use for your combine or harvester, but you could do that. If you bought enough pieces, you could create something like that. This is more of a variety thing. I should add the little scarecrow that came in that harvester set that we did a video on a few weeks ago. So check that out. He's usually, I think he's back, like sitting in the background of some of my videos. But if you guys have any questions on this, let me know. If you have any other ideas, I'm always out there looking, watching other videos just like you guys. My little fence piece post is the 1x1 cone, the 1x1 round cylinder, and a 1x1 round plate. And that was more or less just to get the spacing correct so the fence meets up in the end to where it's all kind of even. That's more or less the biggest thing there. And you notice that they don't, they kind of connect a little bit on each. They're not perfect, but they all connect just to make it a little bit better appearance. And I use brown. I have a ton of white, and I thought, oh, we'll try the brown. We might switch it to white once we get the farmhouse set, because it'll set right next to the farmhouse. But we'll stick with brown for now and see how that looks. We got a lot of white panel fencing for our cattle and our horses. But right now we're going to stick with the brown fence and see how that looks. If you guys have any comments or questions, go ahead and leave them. If you have any suggestions on crops to add, I'd like to hear those too. I plan on doing some trees, cherry tree, apple tree, maybe a banana tree. But if you guys have any other plant ideas, let me know. Thanks.